it's a pleasure y'all watching, and for those of y'all not watching, make sure y'all go check it out. Check out the 2 hits that we got. What you got on the docket, Oz?
Uh, damn. This is gonna be messed up, but I think I lost audio.
We can hear
What do you
you.
mean?
I don't think the audience heard any of that.
Oh, that's cool. That's even better.
I don't know.
That's even better.
Checking now. Yeah, that's definitely exactly what happened. I do apologize. Hi, I'm Oz. That's Juan over there. That's Ren over there.
Jinx.
Yeah, sorry. Updates. I feel bad. I don't want to make you go through all of that again.
Listen,
But
it's all good. They gotta read our lips. Yo, oh, put can you put closed captions on YouTube? Or
I don't
'cause there's no
know
audio,
because
but
that was there's just like nothing, no audio was was
man,
being
listen, y'all just check out our social media. We're opening a pack per day. We got two
Pretty much.
bangers this week, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah, luckily not a lot was going on there. But yeah, basically shout out to Jack pulling out some crazy cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it now that issues have been resolved. I'm like looking at it, I'm like something is weird here, but
You said something ain't that enough.
yeah, like I can hear you guys, but I'm pretty sure something is weird. I turned on the audio on the actual broadcast, and of course nothing is coming out. So sorry, technical difficulties, things
Even
happen.
better.
Let's get into some video, or well, some of the stuff
Shows.
that we've been watching. Kicking it off with My Dad, the Bounty Hunter, available on Netflix.
Yep. Exclusive, I believe.
There you go.
Yo, so long story short, it's not bad. It's a TV series. I thought it was gonna be a movie, about like 25, maybe 30 minutes an episode, but I think about 25. Definitely, it ends smooth, but it definitely seems like there's gonna be a part two. Um, they did a great job for. I think it's about like maybe 8 episodes, maybe 10, but I want to say 8 episodes. They did a good job mixing and matching who's the bad guy, who's not the bad guy. Family conflict. The dad's kind of a jabroni. The kids are
Typically, all
stubborn.
bounty hunters are like that.
Yeah, yeah. So he had to get it together, but the twist at the end was beautiful. So that's why I do hope there's a second season, just so that they can elaborate more on the twist and that the main bad guy. I hope he comes back because the main bad guy is kind of like a corporation. So I hope that they come back. We get to see who's the real bad guys because I guess we was facing the minions or. I guess a lesser tier boss. You know what?
Mid boss. That's what it's called. Mid boss.
We was facing a supervisor. That's what it was. They were facing a supervisor. So
It's one of my favorite anime slash games is what's it called? This Gaia. They just disrespected the guy. He's like, he's the boss. He's like, no, you're mid boss. He said his name. And then he's like, no, you're just mid boss. That's your name. And every time throughout the anime, throughout the game, there's just been like, yo, it's mid boss. He's like, no, my name is.
That's
You know,
said no mid boss. But yeah, I give it a drill cast. Excuse me, up or thumbs up or about. I don't want to say it's about a 10 out of 10, but it's up there. I give it a.
It
I
looks
give
like a
about
crackdown
7.
PG version. That's what I
Yeah.
think about.
Just suited up, yeah.
Yeah. The action is pretty good.
What's the overall premise though? Like,
The overall premise is that he has to watch his kids because him and the wife are not divorced, but they're splitting up. Yeah. So we find out that he's been bounty hunting by accident. He winds up going after some guy, and his partner is an alien that came down to Earth. So then when he captured the guy, the alien gave him Earth money. I think he gave him like 50,000 or something like that, and he was like, "Yo, is that good enough?" And he was just like, "Damn, I'm about to start a family. Like this is good amount of money. Like I'm good at what I do." So he became a bounty hunter so he could get money from his kids for his kids and family. But what happened is it caused a wedge because he was always gone, so he was missing their, typical stuff, missing their performances,
cool
not
story,
really there. Yeah, so he's out there making money, but he's not seeing his kids grow up. So it was his turn to watch the kids. he gets one more. He gets a bounty. He says, "Yo, this is gonna be the last one." They told him how much he was gonna make. Yeah, they showed him how much he was gonna make. He said, "Okay, cool. This is gonna be my last one. So much money is gonna come from this." He gets in his car to fly off, but the kids are like, "You know what? Nah, we want to see what he does." They hop in the car, and he had these teleporting orbs that helps him get back to Earth after his mission. They took it out so they could be more comfortable in the trunk, and then they get into space, and then they spend the whole show trying to find the last bounty that he's trying to get, and then of course, typical twist and stuff like that. The only thing I like the twist with the bad guys, like I said, the only thing I don't like is I wish they would have found a more creative way. The supervisor or the mid boss, it was just too obvious that they were a bad guy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So
They
that was
have
only
the look.
thing.
That's why.
Yeah, it was
Love
it was
it.
just how they drew the character. You're like, yo, this dude is the bad guy, man. Like right off the rip, this dude came to their crib in the middle of the night because they kind of like told you what time it was.
Yeah.
Him and his son was watching a movie. The son goes in the fridge because the dad's half asleep, and he's like, "Dad, can I get ice cream?" He's like, "Yeah." So he goes eats ice cream, and then this dude just comes out of nowhere with an eerie face, and tells the kid, "Unlock the door." I'm like, "Come on, man, this is the bad guy right here, man. Like, come
Only
on, man."
strangers to unlock the doors at night, man.
You know what I mean? And then the kid's like, Dad? And
Yeah.
then when the dad got up, he was like, "Oh, what the?" And then he was like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" So the whole dialogue kind of showed that this dude's a dickhead. Excuse my language. This dude's
That
also
bad.
a jabroni. And he's a terrible supervisor, in my opinion. But I will say this. I hope the second season kind of explains for the people that watch this or for the people that are gonna watch it. There's something that happens towards the last couple of episodes where the mid boss is very anal about something, right? But they don't really explain why. He just says, "Oh, they're expensive," kind of like making it seem like they're alluding to something, but they never really got into it. So I hope
Rob
the second.
Riddle's in this.
Yeah, so
He's-
I
he's
think
the
the
bad
dad
guy.
is the guy
I'm
from the boys.
assuming he is the bad guy. Yeah.
Probably.
That's a pretty cool cast. I mean,
Yeah.
interesting. The girl
Is it-
from.
Insecure.
No, I was just saying the girl from Erica in Stranger Things.
Oh, she's in it.
You've got Nicole Brown's also in it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's a cool voiceover cast.
Yeah.
Just want to point it out. 93% average score on
damn.
or audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, and it actually
Yeah.
has 100% on the tomato meter, which is wild.
Damn. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely awesome.
It's good to watch with your kids, man. I'll say that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just if you don't have any, feel free to adopt or just take care of some.
Or you
Just so
can-
you can get the excuse.
Yeah. Or watch it for fun. I will say there is gambling in it. So if you're one of those parents or you're one of those people you don't want to see any of that,
No, it's
Just a
legal
heads
here
up.
now, so we're good.
that's true too. That's true too. But you know how sensitive people are, so
Yep.
just a heads up.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna move on to something a little off for us, but we got the NBA All Stars 2023 match. I don't know. I guess you wanted to talk about the skills.
So I want to talk about the whole thing in general. So definitely because Juan plays the game, and I know we do have some listeners out here. But this Utah All Star game, that's what state they played in. It has the worst rating that the NBA has ever had for an All Star weekend, right? And then on top of that, I believe they had the worst rating this year out of the MLB, NHL, and NFL All Star weekend. And a lot of people are trying to say that because it was in the state of Utah, it was whack, which doesn't make any sense. There's not that many people that hate Utah that I could think of. Like, how do you wake up and be like, you know what? I hate Utah. So if they hosting it, man, I'm not gonna watch it because it's in Utah. Like,
Right.
come on now.
At the
Like,
end of
it
the
doesn't
day,
make
it's
sense.
still NBA, and if you're following
Exactly.
NBA, you're gonna follow this. So I don't know if
Exactly.
that's really a valid excuse.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. What I will say this, and I would love to hear what Juan said or thinks, is the reason why it got low rating is because one, the stars that we really want to see how good they are, they're not doing the skill challenges like that, right? That's number one. They're not doing the dunk contest. Everybody wants to see LBJ in the dunk contest, and he refuses to do it. John Moran just said he won't do it. We would love to see a Russell Westbrook do it. We would love to see You know, Derrick Rose got some ankle issues, but maybe Derrick Rose,
Ankle. That man's his knees, bro.
everything, his whole leg. He gotta get the RoboCop
Gotta get
treatment.
that bionic leg.
But you know what I mean? Like, okay, even watching the 3-point contest, bro. What's his name? Steph Curry did it maybe 2 years, 3 years. Come on now, we knew he was gonna
He hurt,
win.
man. He hurting.
No,
Somebody
no,
ran
I'm
into
not.
his knees and
No.
big
I'm
dude
not saying
thing
for him to
wobble, wobble.
participate. What I'm saying is that it was dope watching him play, but we kind of knew he was gonna win. You know, if he locks in, and then for the All-Star game, we knew that the issue for me and what I've seen online, the problem is they don't play defense during the game. So basically, we were watching these great quote unquote basketball players just let people openly lay up the ball, dunk, and shoot. Like what are we really watching? It's not competitive. Where back in the day you had Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant going at it. You had rival players playing against each other on some like, yo, this is like one-on-one basketball. Like let's put on a show for the fans. Like to me, it's not a show if they just openly laying up. Like I want to see someone block the ball. You know what I mean? I want to see me and Oz on the court talk. We've been talking smack all year. All right, you got the ball, Oz. Let's go. Like you gotta get. Oh, you got past me. Okay, cool. Give me the ball. Come on, Oz. You know what I mean? Like make it exciting. Like this seems like when you get invited to a corporate dinner and they say, well, it's all you can drink. Oh, well, but don't drink too much. Bro, it's all you can drink. I'm gonna drink. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it seems lazy. You know, I know they don't want to get hurt, but come on, no disrespect. The Lakers are not making it to the playoffs. So why are they not, the Laker players that they had on the court, why are they not playing that hard? Tatum with the Boston Celtics. They're in first place in the East. This man dropped 55 points. He was playing his ass off. So why is everybody else not? You know what I mean? Like he has a legitimate reason not to get hurt. My man, what's the dude from Dallas won?
Luca.
My man, they took him out of the first quarter, and you know what's the comment that the commentary said? If he played the whole first quarter, his coach would have called and said, yo, bro, why are you playing the whole first quarter and not resting? It's only one night. You telling me his cardiovascular is not that good? Like what?
I mean, you see his body shape, man. That thing is dope.
Yeah, but I don't want he's getting paid, so I don't want to put, I don't know. But to me, that's, in my opinion, I would love to hear people's opinions in the comments. I would love to hear Juan's opinion as well. Like, it seems lazy to me. It doesn't matter what state you're in. At the end of the day, it's the NBA. People all over the world is watching this. And I'll say one more thing. For the NFL, I don't mind that they're doing flag football, but it's kind of lazy too. Like they running up the score like I don't know what's going on. It was like 35-45 because it was just running up the score in flag football. I get it. You don't want to get hurt, but at the end of the day, everybody playing is not going to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. So why not play?
Yeah, they got contracts, bro. All right, well, if you allow me, I could give you my 2 cents and kind of my perspective. This is not for you, the consumer. This is a retreat for the players. If I didn't like any, like if there's anything, this is like their recess when you go and you let the kids just do their thing. This is their recess. Based upon what I was looking, they were just enjoying themselves, man. It was more about them than it was the actual consumer, believe it or not. And it's just available to the consumer for consumers, you know, to take in. Yeah, but this is for them.
Other way around. Or that's how it's
they don't
been
need
in
to
previous
though.
years.
There's no need to. You know, I was listening to sports radio. I'll plug it on just because I love them that much. 98.5 the Sports Hub, and you know, it's something in which they were just saying how. Yeah, oh yeah, that's my morning routine, man. But what they were saying is that, you know, there's no need for this. Because the All-Star before, back in the day, was meant so that when you couldn't watch them, you could watch the best play when you couldn't. You know how hard it was to watch a basketball game? back
Now
in
we
the
got
day,
NBA
you know.
passing
So
all that.
now you have all these, media areas that you could actually, consume the games. You could watch your favorite player. You could get highlights on demand. You actually have an ESPN. You have all these different ways to watch the best player do his best plays that you don't have to watch the All-Star game, because the All-Star game just has, the people who are there. And to your point, not all of them even play. So it's like, what's the point there? So that's what I'm saying. Now the players has converted it to their retreat. This is where a lot of them do their recruiting. Yo, you want to come over to my team? I got this, and that. You already know that the last couple, handful of years, that's kind of what happened when, certain people kind of invited certain people to go to New York, and then they made a super team, and then they disbanded. But I digress. But I would say ultimately it's just for the sake of entertainment. It was entertaining. I know you said that there was no real. The thing is with these games, nobody really plays until the end. If you saw that fourth quarter,
That's true.
Tatum and Brown going at it 1-on-1 like they did on the practice
That's
court.
true. Yeah.
Whoo, that was fire, man. I don't care. Maybe that was the best 5-minute ending.
That's 'cause Brown
Like
don't
all you
wanna
have to
be
do
here
is
no
catch
more.
that last 5 minutes, and you were golden. So that's kind of my perspective. And the last note that I'll put into place is that they were saying how, yes, it is the lowest rating on TV. So it's very, very, I guess, biased, because they actually had a good rating on when you go through social media outlets that they were streaming the game. That's also what I got from the 98.5, the Sports Hub. They were just saying, yes, that is very
Streaming
misleading,
did well.
because streaming did well, and compared to all three sports, they did the best while streaming, which says that this sport is actually the age grouping was age 50 below was watching the All-Star game, which in a few years, or not say a few years, but in a few decades, if you really put it into the perspective, baseball might be, dunzo, and the movement is somewhere, because that's where the all the old heads like myself love baseball, but
It's definitely dying.
yeah.
I mean, hopefully when they change some of the rules, it can stay alive and move faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I wanted to at least give you that perspective, that it didn't do good on the TV ratings, but the media outlets did do a decent pull.
So did they say which one was the number one streaming?
Out of the streaming, no,
platform?
they didn't say the. They probably have
gotta
like
look
their
that
own. They're gonna be biased, but like, the NBA, you want to get on that there, but yeah,
Okay,
they were,
'cause
when
people were doing
they were talking
multiple
about it
things.
generally, it was like they could do it, streaming it through like Facebook. They're actually streaming it through these other
Oh, gross.
hey, I'm just saying
I know.
they're
streaming
using
everywhere.
any sort of
Okay.
connectivity I would say program. So
Other
nonetheless,
venues to
correct.
get it to
So-
people's eyes.
and it makes sense, because a lot of people are going, wireless. Well, not wireless, but unplugged. They're trying not to have
Cable
it that
cutting.
they have any cable cutters. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. So it's a mixed kind of batch of results, because the people who have cable are who, older people who don't want to deal with the
Damn. You know what I
anything
just
like that.
realized?
What, you old?
Nah, hey, listen, I still feel like, if y'all saw what I did in the gym today, I still feel like a spring chicken. But no, I realized.
Spring chicken butt.
Yep. I was streaming the game technically.
See, you should add into
Adding
to their.
the actual.
Because we don't have a cable box. We're streaming everything through that company that works with the devil.
There's many of them, but okay.
Exactly. That's why I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, no, let's
I'm
leave
just talking
it-
snack.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just wanted to point out. I mean, not for nothing, but 4.59 million viewers is still a lot of viewers.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for saying that. That's so, to go back to what Juan was saying. That's my only point, is that I don't get why they're complaining.
Right. It's just.
I know it's
mean,
probably
look,
low viewership, but I mean that's still a lot of people. There's billions of people on Earth, man. 4.9
2.2 rating and 4.59 million viewers. Like,
That's
yeah,
not
it was
bad.
the lowest. Whatever. I get that, dude. I'm sorry, but the MLS All Star Game barely
like
hits
two-
a million. I
two
mean,
people.
It's, yeah. It's, I mean,
Wait, which one?
the MLS soccer.
Damn, no,
953,000 viewers last year.
I didn't
And
even know they
that's-
had an All-Star game. I'm not even gonna lie
They
to
do.
you.
Actually, not
Sheesh.
for nothing, they actually made it a lot more enjoyable.
Bro,
now.
you gotta put that in the chat next time.
It's because it's like so. Basically, there's a Mexican league called Liga MX, which is the MLS equivalent, I guess, in Mexico to MLS over here in the U.S. They take the All Stars from every team in the MLS and the All Stars from every team in La Liga, and put them up against each other. I think that's a way better,
like that.
way better move than having everybody go up against each other. Anyways,
man.
I'm always excited to watch the MLS
Oh,
All-Star
we know.
game. I'm in the minority, but clearly 900,000 versus
Like it
freaking
too.
4.5 million or up. I don't know what the other ones are, but
Well, I mean, long story short, I mean that's the NBA's goal, anyways, to go worldwide since the age of Michael Jordan and the old commissioner, I forgot his name, David Stern. So
is
it's still good.
hold on, wait, let's rewind for a sec. Does NBA have like a stream? Like they have their own like NBA TV,
NBA, yeah.
like
yeah,
their own
they have their
streaming
NBA
like,
app. Yeah.
Because I remember seeing something with Apple TV.
If you get
wanting to
2K,
buy-
no, if you get 2K, they give you the
Like a
like if you
pass?
get the higher tier, they gave you the pass, NBA pass for the whole year for free.
Jeez.
yeah.
Ooh.
So-
Nami?
With that being said, so I'm trying to watch. Look, I'm a Revolution fan. I like my MLS. I'm trying to watch the Revs, and it turns out Apple TV bought the broadcasting rights for all MLS matches.
Wow.
So,
energy.
in order for me
BDE.
to watch it, I need to stream it on
Apple TV.
Apple TV.
You don't. Oh yeah, because you don't have cable. You know, old heads.
Wait,
'cause you would've gotten the
can't
channel
watch it on
that-
you can't. There's no cable is gonna have MLS.
Oh really? So no cable's gonna do it?
They have
No.
the exclusive
That-
streaming rights. The only channel that's
That's
gonna
a topic
have.
for another time.
Yeah, we'll get into this.
That's getting crazy.
Yeah, but basically the only channel that's gonna air it is I think FX, whatever Fox, one of the Fox
Yeah.
channels. But they're only gonna air prime
Selected.
time. Yep, prime time games.
Games only.
So obviously, like your LAs, like your bigger teams with bigger followings, those are the only ones that are going to be aired on TV. The Apple TV side of things, though, is really interesting because a lot of people are just pissed off. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of
So
people
that's
are in the
a-
minority. Yeah, a lot of people are in the minority in the sense that you might not have an Apple product or an Apple TV.
Don't
You might
might
have
not
a-
even like it.
And you might not even like Apple, whatever your excuse is. I mean, whatever it is, right? On top of that, you need to pay for a subscription. So, I mean, Apple TV, whatever you get, they have some free content on there, but for the most part, obviously, you're gonna want the paid content because that's better. So that's already a couple. I think it's $50 a year. On top of that, they're asking for a subscription to MLS. Like I just said, 900,000 people on the All-Star game. If you want more people, more eyes to watch your product, this is the wrong way to do it. Like, I feel like this is a really dumb move on their part.
It's gonna be the downfall.
I don't know. I'll be interested to see numbers and compare numbers
Next
after
year?
the fact. Yeah, because, I mean, luckily, damn, I don't want to plug them, but a wireless retailer that gives you free gifts
way.
on Tuesdays,
Good way to put it.
luckily has a partnership with had a partnership with the MLS and Apple. I don't know with who.
The color purple.
But they gave
Oh.
it was the Magenta company.
Oh,
they
okay,
gave,
okay.
they gave everybody who subscribed to their services a free pass. So so I'm not complaining. But
Since
it's-
when?
It just sucks. It just sucks. It just sucks that that's how things are. So now I got to deal with these new announcers on there and all this other stuff. Luckily, I did realize this. They had a preseason game the other day. I went on there. They have an option for the audio. You can change the audio of the game to the local sports channel, so 98.5 for us. And my good old buddies from the old broadcast, like basically from the original broadcasting
used to.
team is going to be doing the announcements for the radio. So I get to swap the audio while I'm watching it, and I get to hear my friends again because
Friends.
it's gonna suck.
How many of us have?
Because I was listening to that game, that last game, dude. Oof, that was rough. Anyways, enough of that. Enough sports. This
Sports.
is gaming.
Sports.
This is gaming, and let's go ahead to another Netflix show.
Hey, listen, NBA 2K, man.
No, yeah,
That's part of it too.
You're right.
It
Especially
was
since
wrapped
they're
up in there.
giving tokens and stuff.
Yeah, man.
to
Sheesh.
Oh, the other thing, dude, I found this funny because I just, long story short, I moved very far away from the stadium, so I canceled my season ticket membership to the Revolution. If you're a season ticket member holder this season, they're also giving you the MLS pass to watch on Apple TV. So I'm like, yo, like just everything against me.
All you have to do is wait.
I know, right? Anyways, let's go ahead and kick it off with Free Ridge.
Yeah, On My Block, Free Ridge is a spinoff from On My Block, which is 10 out of 10 in my opinion, about teenage kids dealing with real life problems, but also trying to solve a mystery on this roller world mystery and how to get the money. And then this one is about, honestly, I like this one, but the only thing I don't like is, I'm sorry to the people out there, there's too much sexuality in TV nowadays. I know that's the hot topic, but dog, not everybody is thinking about putting their in something, okay, or getting some. Like, yo, we gotta. I can't wait till we move away from this. I'm just tired of it.
It's like teenagers and shit.
They're teenagers. So even On My Block is teenagers. This one's teenagers. No,
The hormones level are high.
it's
man.
through. Yo, I wanted to slam my hand on the table. It's through the roof in this one.
This because okay, I know nothing about this. I saw the cover and I was like, oh, that's cool. It kind of looks like very Loteria, like those cards. And I was like, maybe I'd be interested in it. Yeah, the tarot cards. I was like, maybe I'd be interested in something like this, whatever. I saw the other cover for, what was it, on my block?
Yep.
I saw the cover for that. I was like, yeah, okay, like this looks interesting. And the only reason I said that is because I think, yeah, you and I shared a very interesting experience way back when we were watching
In the Dark.
Skins.
Yep. So it's kind of like that.
Similar? Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Where it's
and that's
they're connected stories, but not connected. Yeah, so it's not. Listen, it's not that bad. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I give it a 7, only because I didn't like the cliffhanger, and it's not guaranteed that we're getting another season. You know, if it had just ended regular, okay, cool. But you know, they tied everything well, and then it's like when you tie your shoes and you're like, yo, this is the best lace I ever made. You take a couple of steps, yo, dog, you gotta tie your shoes. Nah, I just tied them. No, dog, look down, your shoes are untied. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. And then you know when they leave, you look and you're like, yo, bro, how did this get untied? Like, what's going on here? So, I don't know.
How is this a spinoff? Can you?
They're in the same neighborhood,
okay,
right?
So it's the same kid. Or sorry.
No.
Kids
So,
in the same area?
so 3 things how it's connected. The woman that you see in the background, I'm not gonna spoil it, but she has to do with a woman in the first one.
Okay.
The roller world money that's in the first one that kind of drives the story the most. They bring that up in this one. And then there's a lot of, not a lot, but the gang violence, the rival gang, the main gang that's in the first one, it's in this one as well. And I believe they all go to the same school. Gotcha. That's the things that are the same. Because, yeah, basically just like Skins. So they're looking for, the main character, her and her sister, the father is dying of cancer. So basically, there's an experimental treatment that he needs to get. So just like in the first one, they had a problem they needed to solve. They needed money that they wasn't going to get anywhere else. So they realized they need the money to get the dad the treatment so he can get it and not die. And then, the sexuality, having sex, that's in both, being teenagers, growing up in this neighborhood, that's the same. But the only thing is that's nice about this season, in my opinion, it did not focus too much on gang violence in their neighborhood. It involves more so them growing up and their characteristics as they were growing up and dealing with teen problems. But there was one part I had my head down. Girl was talking about she gonna sit on his face and ride. I said, yo, whoa, like, what's going on here? I had to look up at the screen like, are they gonna show them, like, what's going on? Is this HBO Max? Like, sheesh, Netflix. But Yeah, I give it about a 7. It does a great job because I don't believe those characters from On My Block. I don't know if they're ever gonna come back because they basically pulled a superhero cameo. They had every opportunity to bring back two characters, and then they found every excuse why the two characters couldn't be there that day. So I was like, oh shit, all right, that's kind of dope. So it's still good though, but like I said, way too much sexuality. This is one of them shows. Don't watch them around the kids if you're not comfortable. Watch it solo or I don't know. Find a time where the people that are comfortable with stuff like that
Yeah.
are around you. The jokes are funny though, so I give them that. The cliffhanger is good only if I know there's a guaranteed second season. So we'll wait and see.
Nice.
I just want to say fridge.
Yeah.
Instead of free ridge,
Fridge.
shouldn't be drinking more water.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, which is Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I'm gonna let Ryan. Well, do you want to go first?
I'll go first, real quick. Yo, this movie is good. Okay?
Wow. Okay.
This movie is good. But let me finish. But it's not a 10, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not a 7 out of 7. This movie's about a 5 out of 5 or close to a 6 for the simple fact that I agree a source of entertainment that we will not mention brought up exactly what was wrong with the movie and hit the nail on the head. The bad guy in this movie should not have been the bad guy in this movie. It didn't work for the success that they got from the first two movies. That's number one. Number two, it didn't work how they did not have, and I gotta remember his name. You guys know the Spanish guy's name? What's his name?
Yeah.
I gotta remember his name. So the Spanish guy, T.I., and the other guy that's usually there, they didn't put them in the movie. So I think that's whack. They should have just kept the formula. But I get it. I almost said DC. Excuse me. It's right on the screen. Sorry. Marvel is trying to push this story and move the storyline as they are. That wasn't good. Some of the jokes were really good. I will say that the visual effects, but I don't think Kang the Conqueror as a bad guy worked 100% in my opinion for how the other characters are. They should have had a different bad guy that maybe led to Kang or led to the second end credit scene, in my opinion. But I mean, Marvel has the formula to take our money, so.
I think it's that. I think is everybody's just so invested in it all as is.
The story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just they got the formula.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter what they put out. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It don't matter what movie they put out. They got my money locked.
Michael
in.
Pena.
I-
by the way. That's
okay, Michael Pena, that's my guy. I will always go to movie theaters and watch. Am I gonna buy the DVDs or Blu-rays in 4K, 8K, 10K, 37K, 357K? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And no, you know what? That's it. But absolutely not. But I think I did see a comment where someone said Mordock, however you say his name, he should have been the main bad guy, and I agree with that 100% because the jokes that they had with him goes perfect with the show. How they showed who he was, they could have elaborated more and made him the main bad guy instead of a mid boss.
Mid boss.
Yeah, I think I agree.
That's my
with
opinion.
You. I think I agree with you 100%. Sorry, I'm in the middle of adding something else that just came to mind here. Onto the show lineup here. Sorry. So it's
Doing work at work.
Yeah, no. It's funny that I enjoyed this. I don't
Yeah.
understand the amount of hate that it's getting. It was a very enjoyable movie. I think I have a different opinion on the overall Kang thing. I think he was great.
I like that actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
No, and I'm not saying he wasn't great though.
He's
But
no,
I
no,
just
no.
wanna
I
put
know,
that
but
down.
you're just saying
Yeah.
he was wrong for this movie, and I disagree. I think who was wrong for this movie is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
This dude
I
said
think
that it's
this
their movie.
No. This was a Kang movie. This
So they
movie
should've
should have
changed
been
the whole
Kang
title?
the Conqueror and the ants. I just don't.
This guy.
It was a good Kang movie. It wasn't an Ant-Man and Wasp movie.
agree.
Whatever. You include their family. You include everybody. Look, it was dope. It was dope seeing everybody there. It was cool. I really did enjoy it. Man, people just hate to
Just
hate.
to hate.
Here's the other thing that I'll say. I understand the argument of the old school Hollywood director, filmmaker, whatever you want to call it, where they're like, everybody's on a green screen. This movie has one real location, that's San Francisco. Even that is up for grabs. Like, it could have been
If it was
shot
real
in-
now.
yeah, it could have been shot on a whatever. But what I mean by that is, at least there was one outdoorsy type. What's it called? Yep, Ren is taking off. But there was at least that one outdoorsy type, like, shot where he's like walking around or whatever in town. But everything else just seemed so, I don't know. It just seemed too fake, you know? Which
that when you get too much of it, it's really like I know you would say overwhelming, but it's underwhelming, like the effect that it has. So I agree. It's definitely something that it's just you have to have that perfect human element or life element to really be able to connect the dots. We already know they're superheroes and stuff, and it's kind of a stretch. So, but a lot of people like it when you make these superheroes not so super and they're relatable.
Yeah.
So in doing this, it's just like I might as well just play the game.
Well, I mean, to be fair, okay, you're going to the quantum realm, right? So it makes sense that this is like a straight up.
Now I want to go to the
CG.
real quantum realm, bro. I don't want this bullcrap.
I understand that it's this whole CG thing. Like, it has to be, right? It has to be something made up. It has to be something that they've created. Here's the problem: the CG in this movie, look, it was as good as it can get. I'm gonna say I know what it takes. Like, I'm not a visual artist. I'm not too familiar with a lot of what happens on that front. A report came out a few days ago from the Vulture basically saying that this movie was just human greed on a executive level, based off of the needs based off of just the work level that went into it. Okay, this movie was being worked on as a secondary piece to Wakanda Forever. So all of the visual artists that put their fucking blood, sweat, and sorry for swearing, but they put their blood, sweat, and tears into making something out of nothing into this movie because they were being overworked over with Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. They were working on both of the movies at the same time. So once I saw that, and it was like a small group of the elite, designers and stuff that were doing both. Dude, putting in 80 hours a week designing stuff like this could burn you out. I 100% understand that. So from my understanding, they were taking shortcuts. They were doing, as much as they possibly could to meet deadlines.
Get it done.
Everything in Marvel, everything in anywhere really has a deadline. And so for that report to come out, and dude, there was like 3 or 4 people on that Vulture report. I'll name them because that article was really dope. Like, looking through that article or going through that article and just like hearing them out. Like, they're like, look, like, we did what we could and we put out what we could. After I read that, like, I saw the movie and I enjoyed it. After
Still
I read
made
that,
money.
Right. It's still the lowest rated movie.
I thought it was second.
One of the lowest. I think it's one of 3. I don't remember.
Nah, because the lowest was the low.
Lowest was
Trash ass movie. Excuse my
not
language.
Elementals.
Good. You don't remember the
Whatever.
name. That's how bad it is.
I
Juan's
hated
right.
it.
Yeah.
I hated it. That was the movie that I said even the actors in the movie looked bored.
Oh my god. Yo.
Yeah.
Amen, brother.
Look, all of that being said, I thought it was a very enjoyable movie. Was it the best? No. Was it funny? Yes. Was it a Kang movie? Absolutely. And I think Kang is a fucking... He's just so
I'm happy you put it that way.
badass, man. He's badass. I absolutely love them. Also, I'm a big fan of Murdoch, so watching this was pretty cool. I like that they kind of took the story elsewhere with him. I'm not going to spoil who his character is or the
I was
backstory.
surprised.
Yeah, I was really surprised. That caught me off guard. Really, really, really dope twist in the whole Marvel thing. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of it, but it is what it is.
They still got paid.
They still got paid. Just you still paid to go watch it. So
Still paid $20-something plus dollars, man.
I'm still, I'm not even catching up to anyone because I'm still trying to get to watch Spider-Man for free because I'm not paying for that.
Yo, you never
I'm
answered
still
my
over-
question, man. You want to borrow the Blu-rays or not? My man asked
I'll
me a
take
question,
it.
didn't respond.
I didn't know. I didn't know that was an actual offer. I thought
I got all
man's just
three,
playing.
man.
Like who
No.
watches Blu-rays anymore? My man's is all
Bro,
day.
listen, to the day I die, I'm going to still buy them. How am I going to play them?
man's
I
has
still
a
got to figure that
VHS.
out.
He has a VHS copy.
Bro, listen, out there. Okay, long story short, we had a blackout, double blackout. Matter of fact, back to back. Power went out, power came back, power went out. And I said, yo, this is that BS that I'm talking about. That, okay, now everything is streaming. Now everything is everything. So how am I supposed to watch anything? You know what I mean? I know it's a blackout. But then when the power came back the following day, the cable company sent out the message and said, well, your internet's going to be out for, I think, like 3.5 hours while they work on something. So now I can't watch nothing. Everything is streaming through them. I need
Netflix,
internet.
Download for offline view, bro. YouTube, download for offline view.
But you don't even know what you want though.
Dude,
I didn't know YouTube
magic-
had
Like
that
the way that I mean, the thing is for me, if I want to watch something streaming, I'm kind of using it to kind of like explore.
Right.
I don't I'm like I'm gonna download this for later. I
Yeah,
usually
it's
don't
not
do
a-
anything
yeah.
like that.
It's definitely
I
not
don't
one of
know.
those things. That was
Yeah, I just want better. I know it's not gonna happen because that's the world we living in, but that's why I still think it's okay to get the hard copy. And we're gonna talk about that other thing that I have posted in the chat. Man, we'll save that for next
We'll
week.
save that for next week just because I
Yeah.
think we can get a lot out of that. So
Yeah, I agree.
let's go ahead and kick things off here.
What's
just because-
next?
So what's next is actually something that I just added because I wanted
Okay.
to talk about this last week. Hold on a sec.
See, it pays to be the CEO. He's doing whatever he wants, whenever he
Hey,
wants.
sometimes-
And he's the IT specialist. He's putting in double time, man. I hope HR is paying attention, man. They gotta pay you double pay, man. Tell them to get the paycheck right this week.
Ooh, there's a story for offline.
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and kick this thing off here, bro. Christina Ricci as Harley Quinn.
What's this?
So this is actually a Warner Brothers Spotify original podcast.
Ooh,
Straight up available, audio only on Spotify.
nice.
So I heard there's Marvel has done a couple of shows. I know there's a Wolverine one out there that people really like. I've heard tales of these audio.
DC did one for Batman.
That was actually coming up in a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, you're good. So basically, because I haven't heard it.
Oh, okay.
But basically, and I'll get into it. Basically, what's happening is ye olde times predate your TV. You just put on some, you just turn on the radio, you turn up the dial, and you're getting stories told to you, bro. That's what this is.
That's dope.
I, for some reason, love this format. Like, dude, like you just need an imagination. You just close your eyes, like, because they play like little footsteps. They have like little sound effects here.
Oh,
and
that's
there.
dope.
They throw things in like that, and you're just like, yeah, like I really like this. Even if you're just driving, you're just driving, you kind of zoned out. Anyways, you play something like this, you're like, yep, I can back this.
Zoned out while you driving. You got the
No,
iRobot
no.
car. You in the future?
Look,
Whoa, what's up with your man's?
Zone out. In the
I get
sense that
it.
you don't
It's
wanna-
just,
Nah, I'm
you don't
kidding.
even know you're driving, man.
At one point, when you're on a highway for 2 hours, it just gets so mundane. And you're just like,
Where you
I'm just
going?
driving.
2 hours. Where you going?
Hey,
Yeah.
come on. You put it on my business out there like that. But whatever, man. What I'm trying to get at is this was a really cool show. If y'all haven't listened to it, there is a Batman one. I would probably listen to that first because this came out in May.
Oh,
the
okay.
Batman one.
Is
Called
it Batman or Bruce Wayne? That's
It's Batman Unburied is it's what it's called. Bruce Wayne makes an
It's the
appearance
legendary.
in Harley Quinn. So the Harley
Nice.
Quinn one is called Harley Quinn and the Joker Sound Mind. I just realized that that's not on the picture there, but I really like the hand drawn like
Yeah.
logo for this. You get a really cool backstory. Not really. You get an alternative look at her as,
as a character.
Dr. Quinzel. So she's normal. You know, you get to realize what tainted her and how she got to
Harley.
Harley.
Nice.
So it's actually really dope. The ending of it is really dope. I really like how they did it. So I'm actually, I don't know if there's going to be more. I hope there is, man. I really do enjoy her as her. I mean, obviously, like her voice
Yeah.
as Harley, it works for me.
I mean, to me, it reminded me when you did Arkham Asylum. They had like all those like audio files.
Yeah.
Yep. Very, very similar. So Batman has one, like I said, it's called Batman Unburied. Check both of them out. Both available now on Spotify. I'm not ready for the next thing.
I love listening to a good podcast at work, so make sure y'all check out Shenanigans. Y'all check out Traverse. Y'all check out Galactic Vibe. Season 2 is about to come back. Check out Drewcast, man. What y'all doing? Y'all already know. You already come on now. You like something about us. You like something. Whether it's a pack per day, every day for a whole year, or something. The media we dropping something. Come on, check us out.
Last up, I don't really have a good picture for this, but basically it is Nintendo announced that they will be making an appearance at PAX East. So this was them the last time.
Very
they were
happy.
there
Very
with
happy.
their gigantic Animal Crossing display, which I thought was probably the cool. I mean, first off,
dope.
everybody in the Gremlins was playing Animal Crossing at the time,
Yep.
so the fact that this
Thanks,
was even
COVID.
a thing, yeah, and with COVID, really. Yeah, so this was the last time that they made an appearance. So I'm actually really excited. They will more than likely, because the game comes out the month after, they'll more than likely have playable demos for
Zelda?
Tears of Our Kingdom,
Oh, okay.
Zelda, new Zelda title.
Oh, that's the whole title?
Yeah,
Tears of Our Kingdom?
yeah.
So
thought that was
tears or
dope.
tears? Remember how
Yeah,
they
there
always
was
fighting
a-
with
there was
that?
an argument over that.
Double meaning? Yes.
Yeah. So that I can't wait to see their setup for that, man. I think that's going to be awesome. So basically, last week we reported none of the big three were going to make an appearance. Turns out Nintendo said, "Guess what?
Got you, big dog.
We got you.
Got you, big dog.
We're going to be there."
This guy right here got them there. I don't care what they said. This guy right here talking all that smack. Your boy GP told you that's whack. Show up for the fans. Y'all want us to pay $70 for the same game you make it for $50. You want us to pay for the same game that cost you 50 bones to make. You want us to pay 70, bro. Show up to the convention. Don't listen to the bot Jack anymore. Show up to the convention. Let us smell you. Let us see you, or have some
I don't know about
playable
that first,
demo.
man. Let us smell you. I'm
Hey,
good
listen,
with
we're
that.
gonna smell everybody else regardless. Let us smell you a little. Let us get a
There'll
whiff.
be a smell in the air for sure. Man.
Exactly. Let us get some of that Nintendo whiff. All right.
Look,
Matter of
Okay, we
fact-
talk about Nintendo with.
Drop. Oh man, he said that he buys Zing. Make sure y'all come out with that Pokemon DLC with y'all too. All right, we know there's a DLC coming out. Nintendo, stop playing with us. All right, we ready for the DLC. We tired of doing the dungeons. We tired of doing the raids. Even though the raids are nice to team up with the team, but give us the DLC so we can catch more Pokemon and find out what's really going on with Ground Zero in this new Sword and Shield Pokemon game. All right, stop playing with us. But no, I really do like this, yo. I can't, yo. This really excited me because for the simple fact that, like I said, listen, I'm gonna try to make this short. I'm really thinking about the child version of me. I'm thinking about the less fortunate. Like I said last time, this should be about not everyone can buy a ticket to fly out when they do it out in LA or they do it in Miami or wherever they do it. So when things like this come to our hometown and you save up $50-$60 or something like that to go to a convention, yeah, I want to see the new guys. Yeah, I want to see the underdog, but I want to see the big dogs too. I want to see what they got coming up. Because at the end of the day, the underdog and the little guy, if I don't have a built PC, I can't really play their games. I need the big guys to pick them up, so then I can buy it from the big guy to play, unless they find a way to release the game on the big guy's platform, so I can play. You know, drop it on a Game Pass or something like that. But if I can't do that, that means, for a lack of better words, I'm a slave to the big guy. I can only play what the big guy puts out, and then you don't show up. That's like your dad saying, "Yo, I'm gonna come to your basketball game." Okay, cool, Dad. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some milk, and they don't ever come back.
That's
It's
the
like,
last time you saw him.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on, Dad? Like, what's going on, big guys? Like, somebody needs to step up and come through. It's important to the fans, and at the end of the day, you know, a lot of the things are moving into streaming and all of that. So, you know, people are gonna pay. We got no choice. Whatever they say the game is valued at, we can argue till our head turns blue or pop, but we're gonna pay it. So I think it's important for them to show up. Hopefully, discussions help them realize that, bro, you charging too much for nothing. But at the end of the day, it's their family or our family, and they're gonna want to feed their family, so they're gonna charge whatever they feel is valued at, and play or not play. But that's why showing up to these conventions is a good thing. You know, at least I come and I've been like, oh, Zelda, I haven't played in a while. Let me see this demo. Oh, snap. This is, Animal Crossing. Oh, I never played this before. Oh, okay, smooth. Yo, Juan, you gonna get Animal Crossing? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Oh, snap. Oh, damn. All right, cool. Juan's gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, you gonna get it? Oh, I'm gonna get it. And then now you got this whole experience where you can talk like, oh, damn, we're gonna come next year to PAX. We're gonna come next year to PAX because I want to see Jewel Cast. All the members are gonna be there. They're gonna be playing the games. They're gonna be talking. They're gonna get, you know what I mean? So I think it's important, man. It's a joyful thing.
I like
seeing...
that they're gonna make an appearance. It's rare, man. Too. It's rare for Nintendo to make an appearance at any of these things, especially because they just do the directs.
Yeah, man.
That being said, the Pokemon Company will be there in attendance.
Ooh, wait!
That one threw me off because I have never seen them at anything. Never seen them at anything. So the fact that they're going to show up there is pretty awesome. Now, for the downfall of that, they will be there specifically showing off, and I think I've got confirmation on this, specifically showing off, I believe they call it Pokemon Labs, which is just it's a team that is there specifically to show you how to play Pokemon TCG.
They're trying to get more players
online. So you're more than likely gonna be, there's gonna be
which
tablets.
I'm down. I like it. I'm getting my ass handed on there, and I should stop playing. But
I'm sure they're gonna have tournaments. I'm sure you'll have things
giveaways,
like that,
prizes,
cards, things like that. So if you're into Pokemon TCG, definitely, you're not gonna want to miss that, because that is, dude, mind blown when they announced that they're gonna be around. So those are two heavy, big, Nintendo like related news. Like, I still can't believe it.
I love it.
And who knows, man? There really is still time to get a Microsoft or a Sony out there.
I love it.
They'll get a closet.
I mean, maybe
happen, but if it does,
maybe not Microsoft. They just laid off. They just laid off 100,000 employees or something like that.
Also got a 10-year contract or thing with Nintendo now, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
That's true too. They're boys for that COD on the Switch.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely interesting times, man.
What
I can't wait for PAX next month. Exactly a month away, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, 23.
Should be good times. Damn, it really is a month away, man. We got a lot of stuff to do.
Got some moves.
Jewel Cast is gonna be there, so we're gonna bring the heat. Last year was fun. We're gonna bring the heat. This year, you get all 4 members, man. We're gonna form. I don't know what we're gonna form yet, but we're gonna be like the Power Rangers.
It's a Megazord.
Something, bro.
We need a little.
We'll make a table with 4 legs. That's it.
Voltron. We're gonna form something. All 4 members in the building, man. What a time to be alive, man. Yo, amazing, bro. We gonna be there, man. Bro, go down in the link in the description. It's the It looks like it's the second link in the description, man. Go get a t-shirt, son, man. We got that fire. Let me make sure. Yeah, second link in the description. Join the Discord so y'all could be in the convo. Woo! Don't miss out. Don't miss out. You already watching the video. Don't miss out, man. Come talk to us Monday through Sunday, 24/7, 365. Woo!
Faces tee is up there. The Faces hoodie is up there too. That's that new
Oh, yeah, I gotta order that hoodie.
New.
that new is on there. There's a couple things. Actually, I'll bring this up another time. But yeah, there's new hat on there too. So yeah, definitely get yourself some merch and meet us out there.
Yeah, man. We gonna be there. We're gonna be there at least Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'm definitely gonna be there Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
I don't know about Thursday just yet.
All right.
Up for grabs.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
really
think
do wanna
I'll
make
do the preliminaries with Jacques for Thursday. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I don't know. We'll figure
Yo,
all
let me
that
know,
out
cause
another day.
your boy's at the point in his life where missing work is like missing school. Let's do it. Use that PTO, baby. That's why it's accumulating. So let me know. Paid time off, baby. Use it or you lose it.
There you go.
there you go.
All right.
Shoot.
Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We've been live for an hour.
Oh, that's good. Listen, boys and girls, children of all ages, everybody listen out there in the universe. Yo, I had a whole thing in my head to tell y'all when I was at the gym, and I said, yeah, never mind. I just want to tell y'all, listen, find some joy in life. Find some joy in life.
Look,
like,
you say that, and every time you say that, it just brings me back to this. Even if your joy is just talking to a camera with your boys and
That's
making
it.
something out of it, so
That's
be
it.
it.
so,
Archive it. Put it on
Bro,
YouTube. Do
you-
something. Laugh.
You stole the
Look,
thoughts out of my
I don't
head,
care
bro.
that there's not many views on this video right now, that there's nobody in the chat right now. I don't care. The fact of the matter that we're just hanging out and having this good time right now is all that I care about. And that's what matters in life. Being happy.
Yeah, it's better than going to work. Let's go have this.
Okay, Clark. Kent.
Yeah, he said that. Yo, but now that's real talking. I'd like to, one more thing to add to that is I've been reading this book, and in the book, you know, and then some people have said certain things to me. Yo, listen, whatever you're going through right now, someone else is going through that as well. You're not alone.
Something worse.
You're not alone, or even something worse. So that's why you gotta find what makes you happy and just do it. Eventually, the views will come, bro. We were stuck at 300 something views.
386.
We got to 400. We
I'm about
got
to get
to
a 386
500.
tattoo, bro.
We got to 600, 700, 800, 954 subscribers, bro. We couldn't even get 100 TikTok followers. We up to 300, and I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying we just finding something we enjoy, and we doing it constantly every day. That we're doing it. We're trying to make it better, or we doing our work to make it better. We are finding the joy in what we're doing to eventually reach a higher goal. Even if you don't have a higher goal for what you're doing that makes you happy, the fact that it makes you happy, yo, the world is angry all the time. The fact that you can find a pocket to make yourself happy without hurting anybody, with you, like I said, you either doing it with the homies, or bro, you go for a run, you listening to your music. If that makes you happy, that makes you happy. They'll find what makes you happy, and don't let anyone kill your joy. But I will say this: sometimes what makes you happy does interfere with your day-to-day life. And I'll give you an example. I'm supposed to lift SPD squat bench deads on Saturday. Saturday, the gym has something going on that benefits them, has nothing to do with me. I could have been angry and be like, yo, why you guys doing this? Give them a hard time. But I said, okay, no. Friday night, we got something to do. Once again, I could be a jabroni, get mad and be like, well, I'm not doing that because I gotta go lift. So you know what I did? Man, I went today. I went Thursday. Guess what? I hit 100% of all my lifts. No real pain to anything. 100% on my lifts. I'm happy. I get to come here. Like I said again, I'm chilling with the homies. Like Juan said, I had work today, 10-hour shift. I had to do everything because how they cutting costs. I had to do everything today. I was the only person here today, and I'm cool with that. I made the best out of it.
Your manager? Who are you managing? Myself.
Myself, straight up. I'm my own supervisor. You know what I mean? So, yo, find your joy. Make your joy work so you can still be sociable, so you can still be with your friends and family, but find your joy and just let it flourish. You know, be a worm in this cocoon and now become a butterfly. But I'm getting too deep because I'm delusional right now. I need to take a shower because my feet stink. And I need to get dinner, and I need to finish my
hallucinogen,
electrolytes and stuff like that.
SP.
So, yo, guys, I was thinking about this too on the way to the car. I love y'all. I love doing this with y'all. I'm happy I'm able to join Jewelcast and be part of the team with y'all, man. I'm happy to be on here with y'all. I enjoy this 100%. And I hope that we can continue on doing this and keep moving forward and keep doing our thing. So
we like you too, man. I mean,
yeah.
I guess
my man said love you, me. I said I love you. Okay,
I guess we'll keep you around, I guess.
Okay,
you're doing all
I gotta talk to HR. This is ridiculous. Okay,
my man put the L word.
Okay, all right, Dwight.
I guess you work. Yeah.
All right, Dwight. Okay, Dwight. Okay.
I hope people realize that the banter me and Ren have is just like a straight up brotherhood, and we're like, because I know the last couple. I mean, even for just us, like we would go at each other for a bit. It's nothing serious. Like I hope people understand that.
Oh, it's serious.
HR is texting us, so I guess we gotta get off soon.
HR in the chat. So let's go ahead and cut it right here, guys. Thank you so much.
See y'all.
Follow all the links. You know the drill.
Peace.